Hello everyone, welcome to a new video on this channel. Today we're testing a beautiful HP NV17, consisting of an Intel Core i7-1165G7 16GB dual-channel RAM clocked at 3.2 GHz, 512GB M.2 PCIe SSD and the NVIDIA GeForce MX450 with 2GB of VRAM. Especially the HP NV17 with these specs is not really cheap and can currently be bought for about €800. In return you get a device with a very good build quality, quiet fans and an IPS display with a great color calibration. I got the device from my company as a daily driver, mainly for coding and graphics editing, and I'm pretty happy with it. But we're a benchmark channel here after all that puts every oh so unsuitable device through a bunch of games. But is the HP 17 really so unsuitable for gaming? Let's see how it did in the 26 games we tested. On the whole, the i7-1165G7 on the MX450 did pretty well. There's no game currently on the market that boasts the CPU and GPU cannot play with reduced settings, of course. Nevertheless, you have to deal with limitations compared to a real gaming laptop, for example the low TDP of the i7-1165G7. Depending on the manufacturer, this is set to a maximum of 28 watts and can be adjusted downwards by up to 12 watts. I permanently displayed the CPU TDP and the CPU line on the left during the video. You can see very well how the CPU often adjusts its TDP, which ultimately results in a lower clock rate. This can be noticeable in games. However, it was not really disturbing in any game. Disturbing, on the other hand, was something completely different: the NVIDIA GeForce MX450 with its only 2GB of VRAM. The raw performance of this GPU is really not bad. In the end, it would easily be possible to target 1080p 60fps gaming with it. However, it would need at least 4GB of VRAM for that. In some of the games tested today, I reached the VRAM limit. That caused partly heavy lags and stutters in any case. You can see this in Destiny 2 or Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Another reason for partly heavy stutters and generally bad performance in high resolutions is the memory bus width. As in the predecessor MX350, this is still limited to 64 bits. This really robs an enormous amount of performance compared to a 256-bit connection, for example. This can be seen very well in the game World War Z. With a higher memory bandwidth, 900p or 1080p would have been possible smoothly. Unfortunately, you're limited to 768p in this case. I find the whole thing a bit unfortunate because, as already mentioned, the MX450 would be a really good GPU in terms of raw performance, but Nvidia tries to artificially separate it from real gaming GPUs like the RTX 3050. In the end, the MX450 only remains as a heavily neutral GPU. Nevertheless, and this brings us to my conclusion, I would prefer the MX450 over integrated Radeon graphics, Intel Iris Xe or Intel UHD graphics. With adjusted settings, it delivers a much better 3D performance. Accordingly, this is my recommendation. I can absolutely recommend the i7-1165G7 and the MX450 for light gaming in 2022, especially if you're looking for a work device and want to play a game or two in your spare time, because all games from 2022 are really playable on it. And yes, Call of Duty Warzone as well, but I left that out for this review. Warzone 2 will be released in a few days. That's it for this voiceover. I hope you're going to like this video. If you do, feel free to leave a like and consider subscribing to this channel. I hopefully see you all in the next one. Stay safe and have a great day. Goodbye.
Pushing ahead now. Push, push. Hostile here.
That's what I like to see. Keep moving.
Never become a monster to defeat. Challenge what you want.
Has been slain.
La dernière fois. C'est vrai, je suis pas contre un peu de tendresse de temps en temps.
As a spectator, a warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Croatia, and they take on Fulham.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Mario Pasalic. They do pass the ball with authority. And it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Alexander Mitrovic. Oh, a lovely ball. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Brozovic.
Reloading.
There.
Blocking sight.
Someone A.
Someone's an attacker spawn. For you.
Someone A.
Imposter kill.
Ow.
One enemy remaining.
Through the restaurant. Reload. Watch that gas bag move.
Use it on a gas bag.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant. Radiant structures are fortified.
Flashbang out.
Throwing fire. Activating the bomb. Bomb has been. We are going to do this. Terrorists win.
I cannot attack that. I need to target something first. I need a target. I do not have a target. I cannot attack that. I do not have a target. I need a target. I need to target something first.
Wrong choice.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Making contact with enemy. Heads up. Not all of us are in the...
Marking our surroundings.
Extra supplies over here. I'm spotted, taking fire. 45 seconds, ring close. Down. Recharging my...
I am taking fire. Contact with hostile.
Round 1.
Another hostile unscotted.
Reloading. Enemy out.
Enemy down.
Recharging shields.
Time to roll out.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around like this. I'll race you there!
Prepare to be blown away!
Get him!
Publishing data on desert weather patterns. I think we'd get the best readings from the Baja. I really hope we see a sandstorm.
Oh, me too. Let's go.
Some desert landmarks will be helpful if we get hit with poor visibility. I can take survey data on the way. That's enough for one day. Time to get the raw data back to the university.
goldene Ziegenmilch?
Die Weine und Liköre werden alle aus heimischen Bergpflanzen hergestellt.
Oh, ein guter Hypokras geht immer. Mal sehen.
Hallo, Schweinchen. Gebratenes Fleisch. Kommt und probiert.
Hergehört, hergehört! Graf Victor von Arles heißt alle zum Jahrmarkt von Saint-Jean willkommen. Genießt auf dem Markt Waren aus der Region und von weit her. Macht Schnäppchen auf der Fischauktion und spielt kostenlos eine Runde unseres Wurfspiels. Morgen findet der lang ersehnte Rindermarkt statt. Kommt alle zur Auktion. Graf Victor von Arles wünscht euch allen einen schönen Saint-Jean-Markt.
Oh. Aha.
So.
Hey, Glubadon.
Oh!
Oh, Chinosa. Lumbeck.
Bobnet. Ooh, keep that.
Hello. Snape. I mean, Frank of Vinta.
Oh, Alex. The day's finally here. You've been at the Helping Hands group home for 8 years. We've been through a lot in that time.
We have.
And now you're finally leaving to live with your brother.
Gabe said to meet him at the bridge. I can't wait to see him.